Good evening, YouTube.
Hello, Facebook.
Twitter.
Everybody.
World. Hello. How you all doing?
Hope you all survived the Frankenstorm.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you've been affected by it, we're hoping.
We're hoping. We're praying. We're hoping you're okay. You lost power.
Yeah, that sucked, but
I had a little water in my basement. Nothing serious.
Yeah, we kind of lucked out up here, but
yeah, but
we got it on TV now, and it looks like a sand tsunami in Atlantic City. So
yeah, it's not good.
We're all hoping for you.
We're all hoping, and just
get back on your feet as soon as you can.
Oh yeah, New York and New Jersey. Wow.
Normally we would joke about that sort of thing happening to you, but when it really does happen, no, you're right. There's nothing funny about it.
Believe me, I know what it's like to have my basement flooded and then to lose power for a huge amount of days.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it ain't good.
No.
So we're just hoping, praying. All right. Welcome to week 9.
On to more or less serious.
Yes. Yes. Patriots got the bye week. So we're in like different. You got your Bruins,
right?
Fucking lockout.
Yeah.
Celtics start tonight.
I'm gonna have something to say about that lockout at the end of this.
They're against the Heat. Go Celtics. Heat suck. All right, week 9. Let me see. Last week I was 9-5. I would have been 10-5 had I picked a certain other team.
Yeah. Well, it's 10-4, but yeah.
10-4.
Right.
Yeah. Say it. Say it.
And
come on.
You had your reasons.
No, come on. Say it.
Yeah, dumbass.
No, come on. No, come on. I picked
the Rams. Lee picked the Rams. Lee picked the Rams.
Yeah, I did. I picked the Rams, and I was wrong. And I jinxed them. I jinxed the Rams. That's what I was doing. I was jinxing them. But yeah, I mean, I did pretty good.
You either jinxed the Rams or you inspired the Patriots.
I think I did both. One of the two. It was just wow. But anyway, welcome to week 9. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Let's roll.
All right. First up, Thursday night, we have San Diego hosting Kansas City.
Eesh. Yeah. Let me see.
San Diego, you just barely lost to Cleveland.
That was like a baseball score. That was like
terrible.
The Padres losing to the Indians 7-6. That was the score, 7-6.
Unbelievable.
It was a baseball score.
Terrible.
Yeah, very, very terrible.
Kansas City, you didn't do much better against Oakland.
Kansas City, these are two teams in crisis mode right now. Serious crisis mode.
Kansas City more so.
Yeah, this is the Crisis Bowl.
Yeah.
This might as well be called the Crisis Bowl. The game is in San Diego, and I'm going to give the advantage to the home team. I'm going with the Chargers.
So am I. Chargers home team.
All right.
Kansas City, they're just too much turmoil there.
This is bad.
Right. All right then. Now Sunday.
We
have Denver traveling to Cincinnati.
The Broncos are on a roll. They are hot.
They are.
Manning, white hot.
Yeah.
He looks great. He looks good. He's
the
back.
Manning of old.
Yeah. I think the Broncos are definitely going to take the West. The way, I mean, we talked earlier about the Chiefs, the Chargers, they're in crisis mode. The Raiders are the Raiders. The Broncos already have the West. And this week they're going to take the Bengals on the road.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. All right, we agree.
All right, then.
Denver. Okay.
Next up, we have Green Bay hosting Arizona.
What
happened to Arizona?
I know it. 4-0 start.
Now 0-4.
I know it. And
it's two different teams here.
Yeah. They're just, wow. I am going to go with the Packers. The Packers are like on a bit of a streak.
Yep, definitely.
They're rolling right now, and they're at home. This game is at home, and I will pick the Packers. I'll say that 3 times fast.
Hey, watching the past game from London, it was amazing to see how many different team jerseys showed up. They showed 2 people in Packers gear and cheese heads.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, go. Take the Packers.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Go with the Pack. All right. Next up, we have Miami traveling to Indianapolis.
Okay.
Tough pick, this one.
This is a tough one. You got 2 rookie quarterbacks, but you know what? Andrew Luck, he's showing promise, tremendous promise, and the Colts are at home. The Colts seem to really pick it up at home. They've done really good at the at the whatever.
Lucas Oil.
Yeah, the drum.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Is that what they call it?
I
Drum?
think so. I
The
don't
old
know.
drum? Alright.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
No, I'm taking Miami in this one. I'm playing the hot hand.
We have a disagreement, folks.
That's a shock.
Yeah.
And they beat up on the Jets. Tannehill looks pretty good. I'm taking Miami in this.
All right,
I think they're going to make the AFC East a lot more interesting this year.
I'm going to take the Colts.
All right, then. Next up, we have Baltimore traveling to Cleveland.
Baltimore traveling to Cleveland. I know that the Ravens are injury riddled, and they got smoked by Houston in Houston a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. They had the bye week last week.
Yes, they did.
So hopefully they get some of their injuries taken care of.
They're well rested. They've recouped. They're going into Cleveland. I know Cleveland is won 2 in a row, I think, or one. They've shown promise. But no, Ravens on the road.
Ravens.
All right.
All right. Next we have Houston hosting Buffalo.
No brainer here. I think it's going to be Houston. Houston is they're good.
Houston's another hot hand.
Yep, and
you can't really count out Buffalo too much, but
they like to they make it close, but they always seem to find a way to lose.
Yeah, their defense is pretty, you know, like a colander.
Yeah, and you got a quarterback that has a tend to cough it up.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But
the most inopportune time.
Yeah, this game is in Houston. Yeah. It's going to be the Texans.
All right then. Next up, we have Washington hosting Carolina.
You know what? This game is in Washington. Yeah. I am going to go with the Redskins.
Okay. Even though Washington came off a pretty bad loss to
the inmates, Steelers.
And the Steelers should have lost that game just because of what they were wearing.
Ugliest uniforms since the old Vancouver Canucks in 1982. Like the pants, and it was like the black shirt with nothing but a giant V.
It almost as bad as the Houston Astros. With
the Denver Nuggets with the White Sox with the shorts. One of the worst uniforms ever. God awful.
It was a fashion disaster.
Oh, remember Montreal wore something like what Pittsburgh was wearing?
Yeah.
When the Bruins came up?
It was like a 100-year throwback.
Yeah.
And should have threw them back up.
Bruins beat them that day. Beat them bad. Ugh. No. Strikes. No strikes.
Ever.
No.
Ever.
No.
Ever.
Never again.
Ever.
Redskins.
Yes. Redskins. Thank you.
We were off base for a second, but...
turn it to the E channel or Bravo.
Your Project Runway.
Oof.
Yikes.
All right. Where are we? We are now going. Detroit is going to Jacksonville.
Jaguars suck. Lions.
Yeah, Lions. I mean,
if the Lions lose this game, oh my God! No, they're not going to lose this game. The Jaguars will win.
Yeah. Big cat against little cat.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. Here's another no-brainer. It's Chicago going to Tennessee.
Yeah, Bears, their defense, they're on a roll. They're on fire. They've been winning games. Although the Bears just squeaked one out against the Panthers last week. I am going to take the Bears.
Yeah, definitely go with the Bears. Even though Tennessee could make it interesting,
they lost in overtime to Indy last week.
So, Chicago.
Stop Bears.
Exactly.
Stop Bears.
All right. Next up, we have Seattle hosting Minnesota.
I think we have a disagreement here.
Yeah, I think we might.
This was a tough one. These are two teams that show goodness and then suck.
Yeah, I mean, Minnesota lost to Tampa Bay.
They got creamed. They got creamed.
And Seattle. Who did they have? Did they have the bye week?
They had a lead, and then the Lions came back.
Oh, that's right. Yep, just barely. But I think Minnesota's got enough weapons that they can beat Seattle in this. I still think Seattle is still too dependent upon the big passing plays.
The Seahawks have a good defense, and they're at home. So I will
12
go
man kind of thing.
12th man. I heard it's a big myth.
Yeah.
Seahawks.
Right.
I will go to the Seahawks this week.
Yeah.
Don't hate me, Seattle fans! Don't hate me!
Trying to make nice here. You
Yeah,
can hate
right.
me all you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do I look like I care?
Fuck them. I'm still picking the Seahawks.
Okay.
Even though,
Yeah. All right.
Um,
Next up, we have Oakland and Tampa Bay.
well, battle of the pirate-themed teams here. Yeah. Both suck.
More or less. Yeah.
More or less.
I mean,
yeah. The game is at Oakland, so I'm going to pick the Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, Oakland, they beat Kansas City, woo, and Tampa Bay's coming off their win against Minnesota. But,
Yeah. But they're on the road. They're in Oakland. I'm gonna pick the
giving the
Raiders.
edge?
The Raiders.
I'm going with the Bucks.
You going with the Bucks?
Yeah.
Okay. Gee, you think they'll bring out the creamsicle uniforms?
No, there's another one that you never, ever, I can't say ever enough. You did nothing in those unis. Stop wearing them. For the love of God.
Oh, I get flashbacks to like 81
No.
or something whenever I see them. Oh, the creamsicle shirts. Jerseys. Oh, God.
Right. Okay.
Patriots, best throwbacks. Enough said. Enough said. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Let's move forward.
Yeah.
Oh, another disagreement.
Another
here.
disagreement. We have the Giants hosting Pittsburgh. Giants, they just barely beat
Barely.
Dallas.
Another death match with Dallas.
I mean, Des Bryant, ginormous hands. They were wishing they were a little bit shorter. It was just, like that they lost the game.
Yeah.
But
Roethlisberger and
yeah.
their company might, and their, yeah. You know what? Giants are at home. Eli Manning, enough said. Giants.
True, it'll be a tough game, but I think Pittsburgh is going to edge this one out as long as they wear the right uniform.
I think this will be the game of the week. Yeah, this could be like a bloodbath.
Oof.
Yeah. Hopefully, as advertised.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Giants.
All right then. Next up, we have Atlanta.
Atlanta's hot.
Dallas.
Atlanta's hot. Go with Atlanta.
Yeah.
Go with Atlanta.
Hey, Dallas just seems to find ways to,
Lose.
pull victory. Pull defeat from the jaws of victory here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Romo.
Yeah, Romo.
I still don't think that Dallas is going to do much, if anything. They might be 500 if that. They might be a game under 500. And
yeah, look, I'm going with the Falcons. Yeah, I mean, this could be one of those games where the Falcons would have to pull another rabbit out of their hat, like they did with the Raiders and a couple of other teams.
But good teams find ways to win like that.
Yeah.
And Dallas just isn't one of them.
Yeah, I'm going with.
They almost did it last Sunday, but
no.
Nope.
We agree.
Atlanta. All right. Monday night we have New Orleans hosting Philly.
No brainer. Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saints at home. Again,
you got another team in crisis
Yeah.
in Philadelphia.
Just hold on to the damn ball.
You got a quarterback that's Vicky McDrops.
Yeah,
And
they're talking about firing Andy Reid. They're talking about changing quarterbacks. They just don't know what to do.
Yeah, another crisis.
This team, it may as well just pack it in and play for pride and hope for a good draft pick next year.
Yeah, this Saints.
Yeah.
Saints,
I mean,
they lost. They got their doors blown off last week on the road in Denver. But
we know why the Saints are having their problems. Philly is Philly.
Philly is Philly.
Yeah.
Enough said. And that's it.
That's it.
All right.
Now then.
All right.
I want to say something about hockey. They've already canceled the games after Thanksgiving, nationally televised game, and it would have been the Bruins.
It would have been the Bruins, yeah.
Now, in 2 days' time, since this is on Tuesday today, we could find out by the time we're watching San Diego and Kansas City that hockey could be canceling the Winter Classic.
Which was going to be at the Big House in Ann Arbor. It was the Red Wings and Maple Leafs.
Unbelievable.
That would have been
That would
something.
have been, what? What does that place look like? 75,000?
100,000.
100,000.
100,000. More than, because they would have added some...
Exactly.
You know...
You're shooting yourselves in the foot. This is what has to happen. You gotta... It's like those government movies. You gotta sneak up behind Bettman and Fair, throw the bag over their head, zip tie their hands, drag them to the center ice at Madison Square Garden, take the hoods off, turn on all the lights, and show them the empty building.
Yeah.
And granted, after the last work stoppage, what did we get from hockey? We got the Olympic-style rules. We eliminated the two-line offsides with the elimination of the red line. We got less fighting. We got the Winter Classic.
Mm-hmm. Also a great deal with NBC.
Exactly. Started out as Versus, but now, it became NBC Sports.
Well, yeah, it used to be Versus and NBC, but then after the whole Comcast, Hooba-da-Dooba...
Yeah, NBC just bought them out outright.
Yeah.
But there isn't much else you could do to hockey to tweak it enough to get the fans back should you lose another season. Get a deal done. I'll take a partial season if it comes to that.
All right, I got one thing to say.
Get your act together, will you?
I got one thing to say, and that is...
Otherwise, the owners will be wearing this stuff again.
The owners better cut the shit with, we're not talking to you. We're not talking to you. No.
They're fighting over $40,000 per player. Please.
You've got the money. The owners have the money. You can't pay it.
And think about all the people you're putting out of work. You 1%ers, you're not job creators, you're job killers.
And what about those arenas that don't have basketball? Think about that.
There's so many circuses and Disney on Ices you can fill. Ain't gonna happen.
I mean, we got an owner that's all set, but that's because he
owns the building.
He owns the building and also...
gets the rent from the Celtics.
Yeah. Bastard.
All right. That's enough of that.
All right.
Football.
All right.
Remember, entertainment purposes only, and I hope you're entertained.
Congratulations to the Giants on sweeping the Tigers.
Yeah.
Wow. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Dead wrong, man. Verlander got smacked.
And unfortunately, it was the lowest rated World Series in years.
It's too bad.
Than an average of 8 million people watching.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
But good luck to the Giants. Congratulations to the Giants.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're out of here. Happy Halloween. That's it. That's week 9.
Stay safe, Mid-Coast.
We'll be more into it because we got a bye week. We can actually rest.
Yeah.
Right. All right. We out of here.
Good night,
Comments, subscribers, likes, anything.
Even dislikes. See you, bye.
Anything. Peace!